That was not the way I
didn't know. Good idea.
Okay, let's get this Purim party started. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. It's great to see such a full room to celebrate the arrival of Purim. We're actually celebrating Purim on the first night of Purim. It's also a blood moon if you're going to stay up that late. You can have a really late night party. Just a couple of logistical notes before we get started. If anyone needs the bathrooms, they're just out that door toward the kitchen and make a right. You'll see them there. There are exits all over the building, including behind me here and either direction there. The food and wine table will always be open. So if you feel hungry and you want to get up and nosh or drink or you need more wine, you're welcome to get up. Don't worry about disturbing things. There's no decorum in a Purim party. Secondly, I wanted to make sure that you saw on the way in the coat area there's a selfie station. If you want to take a picture with our Purim banner and our Kol Hadash banner too, we've asked that if you do post it on social media, to use the hashtag So Many Hamans. That's our theme for this Purim celebration. Is there's so many Hamans out there and only one Purim. But we'll learn more about that a bit later. And then the last thing to note is on your tables, you'll see there's a piece of paper with a lot of lines on it. It says the Purim Purge. This is your opportunity to have a kind of catharsis, a cleanse. We have our Purim Purge-matic, also known as a shredder, on a table out there in the coat room. And if you want to add names to that list of any Hamans that you would like to see go away beyond the original Haman, you're welcome over the course of the night to add some Hamans to the Purge list, and then use our Kol Hadash Purge-matic for Purim to let go of some of those hard feelings. All right. Well, to get us started, I'd like to have us start with a song that celebrates simply celebrating together and being joyful. It's called Megillah, and on your tables you'll see there are some song sheets. There's one side that has a picture of a grogger on it, the other side does not. If you look on the side without the grogger, with no grogger, you'll see Megillah, the lyrics at the bottom of the page. I often say one of the joys of being part of a Jewish community is you can sing more lyrics than just Megillah, blah, 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 blah. We actually have all the words here to sing the rest of the song, and if you'd like to join me, please do. It's also a great one for clapping along. So let's sing Megillah. Megillah, 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 Ve'nismacha. Hava-na-ra-na-na, 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 Ve'nismacha. Hava-na-ra-na-na, 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 Ve'nismacha. Pick it up. Ruachim, Ruachim, L'sameach, Ruachim, L'sameach, Ruachim, L'sameach, Ruachim, L'sameach, Ruachim. Here's one. Ruachim, L'sameach. Well, we're here to celebrate Purim together, and Purim is a holiday about being happy. Welcome to our celebration. Now, Purim is actually not a holiday for children. Surprise, because if you actually read the book of Esther, it is not a book for children. There is sex. There are assassinations. There are mass casualty events. And no, I'm not reading from current headlines. These events in the Megillah, fortunately, probably never happen. But it doesn't mean we can't celebrate them. Purim is sort of like the Jewish Mardi Gras, the end of the winter and the time to let go, Carnival for Jews. After the long winter, we have to cut loose and have fun. Traditionally, you're supposed to drink so much liquor or wine that it's ad lo yada, until you don't even know the difference between Mordecai and Haman. Mordecai, you're supposed to cheer. Haman, you're supposed to boo. But after a while, maybe you can't tell the difference. That's the ideal. We're not going to go that far tonight, hopefully, certainly if you're driving. But I do want to wish you in Yiddish a freilichen Purim, which means a joyful, a happy Purim. So I'll say it, you'll say it back to me. A freilichen Purim. Together? A freilichen Purim. And can you wish a freilichen Purim to the people at the table sitting with you? Now, to have our celebration, we'd like to begin with a special blessing on the wine. We use a humanistic version of the blessing that we can sing to the traditional melody, and the words are very simple. I'll say them first, then we'll sing them all together. Baruch ha'or ba'olam, which means blessed is the light in the world. Baruch ha'or ba'adam, blessed is the light in people. It's not on the sheet, you just have to listen. And then the last part is the same as the traditional blessing, Borei Pri Hagafen, that brings forth the fruit of the vine. So again, the words are Baruch ha'or ba'olam, Baruch ha'or ba'adam, Borei Pri Hagafen. All right, so those who know it, please join me. Baruch ha'or ba'olam, Baruch ha'or ba'adam, Borei Pri Hagafen, L'chaim, L'chaim to life. All right, great way to start our celebration. Now, we have to learn about the story of Purim. The major ritual is to read the Megillah. Now, we're not going to read the whole Megillah tonight. However, if you want to see the whole Megillah, it's on the wall around you. You'll see panels that were actually illuminated, decorated by our Sunday school classes. We divided up the Megillah into different sections, and each class had a content-appropriate section. So the most violent section didn't go to the kindergarten class, and the more fun stuff got the younger kids. But the point is, each of the students had a chance to think about the text and the story, and then choose what element they wanted to highlight in that portion of the passage. There's a long tradition of illuminated or decorated Jewish manuscripts, including Purim Megillahs. So this was our version of doing it, to create a Megillah for our class. You can see another version of it up here that's rolled up, and the Purim Megillah gets rolled up on one bar instead of two, like a Torah scroll. So we've taken it and sort of deconstructed the Megillah around the room. If you want to wander around to read the full story, you're welcome to do that. But we're going to just read a couple of short selections. And the first one is actually, I'm going to read a passage from the Hebrew. We've extracted chapter 8, which has a nice section with all the names together. But I think we need to rehearse first, because there are three names that get a certain reaction when reading the Megillah. The first name is Esther. When we hear Esther's name, we say, you can notice there are some groggers, some noisemakers on your table. You can use the clapping hands or the spinning noisemakers. I have an industrial strength grogger up here. I'm not going to impose this on you unless I have to. All right. So you've got your groggers. When we hear Esther, we say, yay. When we hear Mordecai, we say, yay. When we hear Haman, we say, yay. All right. You got it down. So now I'm going to read a selection from the Hebrew Megillah. Listen for the names. Bayom hahu natan hamelech Achashverosh leEsther hamalka et Beit Haman sorer haYehudim uMordechai ba lifnei hamelech ki higida Esther mahu la v'yasar hamelech et tavato asher he'ivir meHaman v'natan leMordechai v'tasem Esther et Mordechai al Beit Haman v'tosaf Esther v'tidaber lifnei hamelech v'tipol lifnei raglav v'tebek v'titchanen lo l'ha'avir et hara'at Haman ha'agagi v'et machshavato asher chashav al haYehudim v'yoshet hamelech leEsther et sharbita zahav v'taten Esther v'ta'amod lifnei hamelech v'tomer im al hamelech tov Ve'im matzati chen lifanav v'kasher. You've got to feel for the Megillah in Hebrew in the original. Now, I have a second version. Our second version of the Megillah is, I lost the second version. There it is. This is the version we tell our Sunday school students, so we did cut out some of the sex, all the sex, and we cut out some of the violence, but it's still the story in a nutshell. And so here is our Sunday school version of the Megillah. Get your groggers and noisemakers ready. Mordecai and Esther lived in Shushan, the capital of Persia, today Iran. After the king Ahasuerus had a fight with his wife Vashti, who gets a half cheer, he decided to choose a new wife, and he chose Esther, whose Hebrew name was Hadassah. Right. Esther did not tell the king that she was Jewish, but Esther never forgot her family. One of the king's ministers, Haman, decided that everyone in Shushan should bow down to him, but Mordecai refused to bow down to Haman. Haman got so angry that he tried to get the king to get rid of all the Jews in Persia. Mordecai heard of the plan, and Mordecai told Esther that she had to tell the king who she was to save her people. Esther went to Ahasuerus, who doesn't get anything, told him that she was Jewish, and Esther asked him to help the Jews. Ahasuerus helped the Jews defend themselves, and the day of destruction turned into a great Jewish victory. The Jews made a holiday to remember this event, and also to remember the heroes, Esther and Mordecai. Today we still celebrate this holiday, the holiday of Purim. Now there's one more way to tell the story, and this is on your song sheet. It's a song, again on the same side as Hamantaschen, the not grogger side of the song sheet. It's a song called "Oh, Once There Was a Wicked, Wicked Man." Now the chorus is where you need your groggers, your noisemakers, because the chorus is, "Oh, today will Mary, Mary be," and the Mary Marys is when you can make the grogger sound in the middle of the song. Now, when I mentioned we were going to sing this song, I had a former Sunday school parent say, "All the verses?" Well, we're going to pick up speed. We'll start slow, but we'll add speed, so keep up. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name. He lied and lied about the Jews, though they were not to blame. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. And nosh some Hamantaschen. Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he heard us all, oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. And nosh some Hamantaschen. Pick it up. Esther had a cousin too, his name was Mordecai. He asked her, "Can you help us?" And she said, "Of course I'll try." Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. And nosh some Hamantaschen. Again, and Esther speaking to the king of Haman's part made mention. Said he, "Oh no, he won't. I'll spoil his bad intention." Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. And nosh some Hamantaschen. Yes, so Haman's plans all went awry, and now we cheer and boo him. But don't forget we owe him thanks for our great peace of the pleasure. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. Oh, today we'll marry. And nosh some Hamantaschen. Great job. Give yourself a round of brownie crackers. All right. Now, there's always many ways to retell the story. There's a long Jewish tradition dating back well into the Middle Ages of doing a performance, a retelling of the story in a spiel or a play. It's called the Purimspiel. And we, tonight, at the beginning of our Purim celebration, have our own Purimspiel. I'd like to invite Irene Rogers and Andrea Hammerstein, who are the writers and directors of our Purimspiel, and all of their performers to come forward for our Purimspiel entitled So Many Hamans, Only One Purim.
Good evening, everyone. We are reporting to you live on MS Now, formerly MSNBC, which has been rebranded to stand for Megillah Shushan Now. I'm standing in the under construction ballroom, which was formerly the east wing of the White Castle, for an event to honor a very special person. But we haven't been told who's being honored. Oh, look who's approaching. The Homeland Security Advisor. Mr. Haman. What can you tell me about this over-the-top party?
Well, and I probably shouldn't spoil the surprise, but I am certain that this event is to honor me. After all, no one has done more to promote the King's Persia First agenda than I have. I have convinced the King that Persia should be for Persians and Persians only, that we need to send these unwanted immigrants home. And let's not forget, I have also been instrumental in convincing the King that no country would fight Persia if we took over Greenland. Oh, here comes the King now.
My fellow Persians, what a crowd. What a beautiful crowd. Let me tell you, folks, Persia, incredible kingdom. Best kingdom, everybody's saying. There must be 1 million or 1.5 million people here. Nobody's ever seen a crowd like this before. Just tremendous. 1 year ago, and many people forget this, we inherited a mess, a total mess. Decrees flying everywhere, bad advisors, weak leadership, chaos in the palace. It was a disaster. Sad. So I fixed it. I fixed the total mess. And I fixed it very fast. Frankly, it should have happened so much sooner. But nobody thought it could be done. But I have very good instincts for this sort of thing. I could go on forever about how great I am at everything, even things I know nothing about. But it's time for me to present the guest of honor at this beautiful party. The best party anyone's ever seen. You may not believe this, but the guest of honor came to me not long ago and said, "Sir, some guys want to kill you." And I was like, "No kidding. That's disgraceful, so bad." So we stopped it. Thank you, Mordechai.
What the bleep? This is so embarrassing. I thought this party was for me. This is the worst thing to happen to anyone ever. Way worse than separating little children from their parents at the border and putting them in cages and deporting people who look different than me. I will have revenge.
Oh, what? I was just resting my eyes.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry to be late for the party. As your first advisor and Secretary of State, I was busy telling the powerful Hittite Empire that they don't know what they're doing. Your Majesty, let me kiss your ring. Yes, kiss your ring.
I'm surprised she's not aiming a little bit lower into the rear.
Now that I'm here, how about if you introduce the special surprise entertainment for the evening?
What? Oh, yes, my beautiful Queen Vashti. I want to show off her beauty by having her appear before everyone wearing nothing but her wide-brimmed hat and resting bitch face.
I refuse.
Very disrespectful, such a disgrace. Queens must show up when commanded. Haman? Deport her back to wherever it is she came from.
Guards, this party needs some more ice right now.
I really don't care. Do you?
Come on, Queen.
Now, I need a new queen. Haman?
Whoa.
Round up all the single ladies, maybe on the younger side. Check all your files. We can have another beauty pageant, a tremendous pageant. Thousands of women. By the way, I have the best beauty pageants. Honestly, the girls love me so much, they let me walk into their dressing rooms.
Sir, before we have the pageant, we need another royal decree. There's a group of people who do not bow down to you and have organized protests against you. Seriously, they call the protest No Kings. These people must have ADS, Ahasuerus derangement syndrome or something.
Very rude. Who are these terrible, disloyal, low IQ people?
Sir, they are called the Blues. They were brought here years ago from Ludea.
Are these lunatics actually blue?
Well, no, sir, they don't actually look bluish. I believe they're domestic terrorists. They hate Shushan.
Haman? Whoa. You are my evil advisor. You have ice in your veins. Use that ice to decide what to do with them.
The Blues need to be locked up.
Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up!
Oh, great king, we need to send your soldiers after all the Blues to arrest them and put them in detention centers.
Do whatever you need to do with them.
Welcome back. We're at the palace for the Queen Beauty Pageant. Let's meet the finalists. Finalist number 1. You were a representative in the Persian Congress and then governor of a province in Persia. In your autobiography, you boasted that you shot your puppy dog. Don't you think that was a little cruel?
I hated that puppy. It was untrainable. Also, I was in a really bad mood. Can you believe that my slaves forgot to move my favorite travel blankets to my new carriage?
Okay then. Moving on to finalist number 2. Finalist number 2. We all saw you recently testifying before the Persian Congress in your role as the head of the Persia Justice Department. You were definitely combative. Please tell us now, do you have empathy for the women in the harem?
Just a minute, I have to look up my scenes. Here we go. You're a washed-up loser, scribe. Who cares about those women? Under King Ahasuerus, the Persian trading market is over 50,000 drachmas now. That's what we should be talking about.
All right. Let's move on to finalist number 3. Finalist number 3. You served as the king's spokesperson. Do you think that qualifies you to be the queen?
What a stupid question. You're a biased scribe with a radical pro-Joe Babylon agenda because you're a bluish hack. You're pretending like you're a scribe. Shame on people like you in the marketplace who have a crooked view and a biased view and pretend like they're a real, honest scribe. Shame on you.
All right. Moving on to finalist number 4.
Oh, you.
Finalist number 4. We don't know anything about you. We can't find you on social media. We don't even know your name.
My name is Esther. I live in Shushan.
Get me some Tic Tacs. I need Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing finalist number 4. You know I'm automatically attracted to beautiful women. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. I don't even wait. And since I'm king, I don't have to wait. I can do anything. I can just grab them by the crown. I have found my new queen.
All hail Queen Esther!
Yay!
Great job, Esther.
Yay!
Our plan worked. You have now saved the blues.
Esther, come over here.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for agreeing to have dinner with me tonight. Although I've been queen now for a few months, I want to let you know that I'm in danger.
Why would you be in danger? You are a high-quality person and very beautiful. You are very popular. Believe me, your poll numbers are the highest ever for a queen. Like nobody's ever seen, which isn't surprising since I picked you.
My king, I must tell you, I am bluish.
What?
I'm bluish, and Haman
Boo!
is arresting all the blues on trumped-up charges.
A witch hunt against the bluish people? Nobody told me this. Big mistake. Huge! Haman is a total disaster. Total lightweight. I've settled 8 wars, maybe even more. I know there's a way to fix this. Problem solved. Guards, arrest Haman and send him to the gallows. And by the way, we have the biggest, beautifulest gallows. Everyone says our gallows have the finest craftsmanship in the world. His hanging is going to be something very special. And then we're going to have a great party. A party like no one's ever seen in the history of Persia. We'll call it Purim. It'll be the greatest festival ever. Bye-bye, Haman.
All hail Queen Esther!
Yay!
She saved the blues!
All right, give them a good round of applause and Grogers. Great job. All right, great job, wonderful job. Now, after hearing the story of Purim, and then the song of Purim, and then the play of Purim, the Purimspiel, you probably think you know everything about Purim, right? Well, let's find out. I've got a little quiz here. I've got one per table. You can have a chance to discuss it with the people who are with you to see if you can get the right answers to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. So I'm going to pass these out. Each table gets one to take a look at, and remember, you can always go back and get a little more wine if it'll help you answer the question.
Hamantaschen.
Let's see how well.
Are you doing okay?
So you can have one person at the table read out the question and the multiple choice answers. Let's see if you can find the truth. I encourage you to not use ChatGPT to find the answers. All right? See what you can figure out. All right. We're going to review the answers. It's on the honor system if you want to grade it. But there's no prize anyway, so it doesn't really. No penalty, no reward. All right, so we're going to take a look at the real history of Purim. Hamantaschen are really based on Haman's ears, Haman's hat, Haman's pockets, or a poppy seed pastry. Well, the correct answer is actually D, a poppy seed pastry. Because, let me explain. So, Haman's ears, in Israel, they call them Oznei Haman, Haman's ears. But that's imagining Haman was a Vulcan with pointed ears. It's not true. The second one, Haman's hat, you might have heard this song that Haman has a 3-cornered head, 3 corners has my head. That's not it either. Haman's pockets is closer, but you have to know Yiddish to really know the answer. Because the word for a pocket in Yiddish is tash, And the word for poppy seed in Yiddish is mon. Originally, it was a montage. It was a poppy seed pocket, and then someone made a pun out of it and called it a Hamantaschen, and that's where it got the name of Hamans, whatever it is. So the correct answer is D, a poppy seed pastry. All right, the second question. The first reference outside the Bible to Purim comes from the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Talmud TV Guide, which is old but not that old, and the Book of Maccabees. The correct answer for this one is the Book of Maccabees. Yes. The first book of Maccabees. The first book of Maccabees at the very end describes a victory over the Greek general Nicanor or Nicanor, and it says that the festival to celebrate that victory was the day before Mordecai's Day in the book of Maccabees. It doesn't actually appear in the Dead Sea Scrolls at all because the book of Esther doesn't appear anywhere in the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's the only Bible book not in the Dead Sea Scrolls, the book of Esther.
But isn't the book of Maccabees in a Bible?
It is in the Catholic Bible or the Apocrypha in a Protestant Bible, which is in between the Old and New Testament. And the original book of Maccabees was written about 200 years before the Dead Sea Scrolls canon was closed. All right, number 3. Mordecai's name is closely related to his father's accountant Morty, the Hebrew word for life, or chai, the Babylonian king god Marduk, or an ancient Hebrew drinking game. Well, the answer is C, the Babylonian god Marduk, Mordecai. It was probably his Babylonian name when he was going around, just like a lot of people today have English names or Hebrew names. And Esther, we know, has 2 names too. Hadassah is her Hebrew name. Speaking of Esther, Esther's name comes from either the Hebrew for secret or to hide, seter, is a word for a secret. Babylonian for a Hebrew name Hadassah, her great aunt Esther, who didn't have any children, so she was named after her, and the Babylonian fertility goddess Ishtar. Well, if anyone gets C, points for trying, but the answer is most likely D, the Babylonian fertility goddess Ishtar. All right. Next, the book of Esther was almost left out of the Bible and was left out of the Dead Sea Scrolls because A, Esther marries a non-Jew who probably didn't convert, given that he didn't know she was Jewish in the first place. B, Mordecai pimps his knees to the Persian king. C, too much sex and violence for the Bible. That can't be true. D, God is never mentioned in the story. Well, the correct answer is D. God is not mentioned in the story. That's right. There's no direct mention. All right. And the last one, which is somewhat subjective. The most unbelievable part of the Purim story is A, beauty contest for the new queen, when the Persian Empire always had pedigree to get into the royal family. B, the king being unable to take back his own command. If he can issue the command, he can cancel his command. C, the king allowing the Jews to kill 75,000 people, and then giving them a second day because they didn't kill enough the first day. Or D, all of the above. I would vote for D, all of the above, because there's a lot of unbelievable stuff. So hopefully this, if you didn't already know, this teaches you a little bit about the real history behind Purim. All right. What I think we'll do now is, we have some people who dressed up in costumes. We want to recognize their creativity in having chosen a costume. So I'm going to go around to the tables. If you want to share what your costume is, if you've got a name behind your costume, you're welcome to do that. There are masks on the table. If you want to just take that route, you're welcome to. But if you have a name or a character or something that you represent, why don't you share it? So at this table, anyone representing anything? Yes?
She says I'm a woman from Naples visiting Persia.
A woman from Naples visiting Persia. Probably not this time of year. Or Esther Incognito. Excellent. Any costumes over here? No? Yes?
I am lead singer of 2000 emo band My Purim
A lead singer of an emo band. Excellent. Any costumes over here? So we've got two blues over here, representing the bluish people from the play. Excellent. Over here we have a very... Oh, he's a horse lawyer. Looking like that. And...
Queen Esther having an identity crisis?
Queen Esther an identity crisis. Excellent. Costumes over here.
Vashti.
She is Vashti.
Yeah.
Feminist ex-wife. Excellent. Yes.
I'm an Arab oil sheikh who has become very disillusioned with the Iranian government. That's why I'm wearing Am Yisrael Chai. I appreciate what you guys are doing.
Okay.
I'm my son when he was 10 years old. That's what he wore to Purim.
When you're fitting your son's 10-year-old costume when he was 10 years old, it's excellent. David, you are?
Who are you? I still don't know.
Still looking. Still singing. Any other costumes?
Colors of Israel.
Oh, colors of the Israeli flag. Excellent. People have asked about my costume. I was originally going for either Grease, the musical, or the Fonz, but I decided tonight what I really should have called it is Rabbi Without a Cause. So congratulations to all of these wonderful costumes. Now, we had a Hamantaschen name-off. Hopefully you had a chance to enjoy some of the names of our Hamantaschen. I don't know if our Hamantaschen name-off judge has had a chance to review it, so while she's looking, we're going to sing a song that's on the song sheet. It's on the Grogger side of the song sheet page, bottom right corner. It's called Oh Be Joyful. This is one of our favorites from our Sunday school class. Again, that's the theme of Purim is joy and happiness. So if you'll join me, we'll sing Oh Be Joyful. If you pick it up, we'll do it a couple times through, and it's a great one for everyone to sing along. Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. Come rejoice and sing together this happy day. Oh, be joyful, oh, be joyful on this day. Pick it up. Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. Come rejoice and sing together this happy day. Oh, be joyful, oh, be joyful on this day. Now, do you think we can do a round? Yeah. I hear a vote for yes. All right. We'll do our best. So this, which side of the room has stronger singers? This has more people. So let's start with this group. This group, wait to come in until I indicate, and we'll start, and then you'll just keep going on the song without them. All right. So we'll start over here with "Oh Be Joyful," and then wait over here until I come over to you. Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. Come rejoice and sing together this happy day. Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. Oh, rejoice and sing together this joyful on this day. Oh, joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. Oh, rejoice and sing together this happy day. Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant, put your sorrows far away. Come rejoice and sing together this happy day. Does that stop? Oh, be joyful, oh, be jubilant. How do I stop this? All right, stop. Great job, everyone. Really excellent. Good work. All right, so we have our name-off competition. What is the winner?
The winner is No News is Good News. Bill, can you make it please step forward?
Excellent. And we have a prize that matches the scale of the victory. It is the Top Banana Award. Congratulations on winning our name-off. Excellent. about done with our formal program. You're welcome to, of course, stay and chow down and eat and chat with everybody. I do want to remind you that we have the Purim out there. If you've had a chance to list some names that you want to just get out of your life in some way, you're welcome to take them over, or if you have pictures printed out, that's great too. Take it to the Purim and let it go. Let it go. But I wanted to mention one other thing. It's our last sort of parting activity on your way out. At the table that we had with the name tags on it, you'll see some sidewalk chalk. Now, why is there sidewalk chalk there? There's actually a Jewish tradition in some communities, including in Persia. The Jews of Persia, for whom Purim was a major holiday, and that is a chance to give it to Haman one more time. What people would do is they would write on the bottom of their shoes the name of Haman, and then all day long they're stuffing him out all the way home. So if you want to write Haman's name, I have it written out there in Hebrew or in English letters, or if you have another Haman that you would like to step on all the way home, you're welcome to do that too. So don't forget on your way out, if you have one of our Kol Hadash name tags, and return it. And while you're there, at the name tag table, there is the chalk so you can say goodbye to Haman for one more year. All right, so I just want to close with a couple of things. I first want to thank the writers and sort of co-conspirators in developing our Purim program today, Irene and Andrea. Thank you very much. In absentia, I want to thank Jeremy Owens, who also put together a lot of our programs. It was a lot of fun. And thank you to all of you for coming. So what I think we can do for our last song is on the same side as the grogger, there's a Purim song called Chag Purim. It's on the top of the page, or Purim Day in the English translation. This is another great one for the groggers. If you've got your groggers handy, one more time. Oh, yeah. And on your way out, if you want to take a selfie and share it, you can also send it directly to Jeremy Owens. His number is there, and he'll put it into a montage. I forgot to take pictures all night, but we'll try to get some pictures as well.
Do you want to do a best costume?
Oh, all right.
I think we'll just do it by a voice vote.
Okay.
Oh, I run it?
Yeah.
Okay, we do have one more award, so we want to give it for best costume. So if you want to be in consideration for the contest, could you please stand up? Please? Oh, come on, Vashti. Or raise your hand. Okay, what if I got Vashti? I can't hear her.
Stand up. Any contest.
The costume.
Okay, we're done. So, for your mouth. Okay. So, was that a vote for Vashti?
Yeah.
Okay. How about the divorce lawyer? Esther's identity crisis? I think it's Vashti.
Vashti wins the costume contest, and she gets the goat. There you go. Now don't sacrifice to it, that'd be a bad thing. All right, so our closing song is a song that celebrates being together. It's on the broader side. It's celebrating the holiday of Purim, called Chag Purim. Some of you may remember it from Sunday school experience or other times. We'll sing it through once in the Hebrew and then once in the English. You'll pick up the melody and do the chorus twice. But even if you don't know the words at all, you've got your groggers ready. So when it says Hamantaschen, Rosh, 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 the Rosh, Rosh, Rosh is the time to make the noise with the groggers. All right? So those who do know it, please join me. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot, Rashanim, Smirot, Rikudim. Get the groggers ready. Hamantaschen, Rosh, 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 Hamantaschen, Rosh, 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 Hamantaschen, Rosh, 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 Baram Purim Day, what a happy holiday. Wear a mask, wear a crown, dancing all around. Rock all the groggers, rock, 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 rock. round go the rounders, rock, round go the rounders, rock, on Purim Day. Once again, I wish you a Freilichen Purim, a happy Purim. Please wish a Freilichen Purim to the people with you. Thank you for coming.